All right, today I'm going to be reviewing Wildcat at Hersheypark. This is one of their two GCI roller coasters, so let's get right into this review. Now, Wildcat is known as the worst or one of the worst roller coasters in the park, according to many enthusiasts and GP, and I rode it once. I got to ride in the back row, which you'd think the farther you go back, the worse it's going to get, and normally that's true. So, from my experience, I thought this coaster was a lot of fun. I enjoyed Wildcat. It was pretty intense. It was pretty bumpy, and I was like banging the other person I was sitting next to. Like our bodies were smashing against each other the whole time. So it was kind of painful, but the cushioned seats were still good, and I like the trains. So you kind of start out. You're gonna take a little turn, go through two airtime hills, which these are really kind of pointless. You don't really get any airtime. You're going to go down the drop, and it is kind of an okay drop. It's nothing too much to shout at, but it's all right. You're going to go into that famous picturesque turn thing. I don't remember what it's called. I don't even know if it has a name, but it's like this flat turn where you kind of go up. And you're going to go through some more like little airtime hills and twists. It is kind of a slower GCI, but it still felt fast because of how intense it was. And overall, it was not very smooth. It was bumpy, but there were some smooth sections, I will admit. I did the restraint hack, so I did get some decent ejector airtime here and there. Some of it was floater, some of it were just little pops. It was not too bad, though. I still liked it. By the way, this coaster is very intense. Wildcat is an intense coaster. If you're not into rough and intense rides, you will hate this. It honestly gave me Grizzly vibes, and I'm going to have to do a coaster fight between Grizzly and Wildcat. They are very close, in my opinion, and they're two very old classic Woodies. They're very good, so I liked Wildcat. I know a lot of people think this is unpopular, and I understand that. I mean, it's a rough ride and all, but I don't know. I just liked it. I liked how much fun it was. It was a very rough but intense coaster, and I'm into some of those rides like Grizzly, but it's nothing like Lightning Racer. It is definitely not as good as Lightning Racer, but I'd say it's definitely up there because it was still a fun coaster. I mean, I'd take it over rides like Sidewinder or Super Duper Looper because I don't think this is the worst ride at Hersheypark. I enjoyed it. It is kind of rough, so that is a downside. It is a rough ride, and it is not as fast as you'd want it to be. The drop is not even that great. However, the layout is so weird that it makes it fun. I think it's a very picturesque ride. The only problem is it is hard to get shots of it, so that's why you're not seeing as much footage, and you're seeing the same 4 clips like go over and over and over again. See, that's the thing with Hersheypark. They're two GCIs. Literally, both of them are extremely hard to get footage of. Not extremely, but they're kind of hidden. So, overall, Wildcat was fun. It was intense, very rough, not very smooth, but I don't care. It gave me Grizzly vibes. The airtime was all right. It had a decent layout. It's kind of weird, though. So, for Wildcat's final score, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. I don't like Wildcat, but I don't hate it either. I think it's just it's an okay coaster, but it's still kind of fun. So I'm not trying to fanboy over this. I'm just telling you guys what I thought of it. I was a little surprised by it, to be completely honest. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Wildcat review. Post your comments down in the section below. What do you think of this coaster? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, coaster fans, I will see you later.